In this episode, I am going to continue to share with you the basic etiquette rules. In the previous episode, I had already mentioned to you that etiquette is the customs or rules governing someone's behavior, and they are acceptable socially or professionally. The basic etiquette rules, part 2. Address people using their names. People often love it when you address them using their names. This makes you magnetic, memorable, charming, etc. So always address people using their names. You could address them using their first names or even their surname, but always remember to address people using their names. The second point: refrain from chewing in respectable settings, and if you have to do it tastefully. You'll always find people, for instance, in very respectable settings, for example, in a court, in a church, or even in a boardroom. Someone is just chewing aimlessly. That is not good manners. So one of the basic etiquette rules that people tend to ignore is avoiding to chew in respectable settings. And even if you have to chew, ensure that you are doing it in a very tasteful way. The other point that I had noted down: let people get off the elevator before you get in. Don't try to push yourself or rather squeeze yourself into the elevator when people are still moving out. Ensure that you get into the elevator only after people have already left. This is another basic etiquette rule that people tend to ignore. So as an elegant woman, as a woman who wants to elevate and become elegant and admirable, always wait for people to leave the elevator first prior to you embarking onto the very elevator. The next point, which I had written down in my notes: when hosted, wait until everyone is served before you begin eating. Please do not start eating before everyone has been served. When every other person has been served, let's say your host had not only hosted you, but had also hosted various other people, ensure that every person has been served before you start consuming your food. More importantly, ensure that your host has begun to eat her food or his food before you can start consuming yours. The next point, which I had listed down: dress for the occasion. This is another etiquette rule that people tend to look down on. Always dress appropriately. Always dress for the occasion. For instance, if you are invited for someone's wedding and the dressing theme was, let's say, red and black, ensure that you dress appropriately as per the dressing setting of that very wedding. In addition, do not try to outdo the bride. It's just not acceptable. It's just not good manners. Always dress for the occasion. If you are invited for an interview, dress professionally, dress formally. You cannot put on casual outfits, sloppy outfits when you are attending an interview. Another nice example when you are going to see your in-laws for the very first time, you don't want to put on clubbing outfits or partying outfits. So always dress appropriately. And in addition to that, dress for the occasion. Personally, I always inquire prior to attending a place. I always inquire, what is the acceptable code of dressing for this place? So always confirm prior, or always Google, because nowadays you have information always almost at the lap of your fingers. So always do thorough research and ensure that you dress appropriately, ensure that you dress in accordance to your occasion. The next point, which I had listed down, do not interrupt another person's conversation. For instance, when you are in a boardroom and people are engaging in conversation, they are trying to propose different proposals regarding, let's say, how they can progress their company or how they can enhance the company. Don't be the kind of person who interrupts someone whenever they are speaking. It is polite, it is basic etiquette rule to wait for someone to complete whatever it is that they are saying or they are proposing prior to you proposing yours or prior to you stating your opinion. The next point which I had listed down, listen more than you speak. It is often common to find people speaking more than they listen to others. People will find you charming, people will find you magnetic when you listen to them more than you speak. So practice, start exercising listening more than you speak. And you know when your words are few and when you tend to listen more and your words are few, people tend to actually value whatever it is that you are saying. So listen more than you speak. I cannot stress this enough. To continue, do not announce you're going to use the bathroom. Just politely excuse yourself. For example, when you are dining with your dates, you are on a date and you are with this particular date of yours and you have this sudden urge to go and visit the lavatory. Politely excuse yourself. Just say, I'll be back. Kindly excuse me. I'll be back in a minute or before you know it. And just go to the ladies. You do not have to announce, can you excuse me, I'm going to use the lavatory, or I'm going to use the bathroom, or I'm going to use the ladies. That is absolutely unnecessary. You do not have to state where it is you're going. You just have to politely excuse yourself. To continue, hold the wine glass by the stem. Hold your champagne glass and your wine glass by the stem. One of these days, I will do a video on wine etiquette, and that is like a whole topic on its own. There's actually a lot that one needs to learn when it comes to wine etiquette. But for now, just have the understanding or the knowing that it is good manners, it is basic etiquette for you to hold the wine glass on the stem. To continue, take care of how you smell. Exercise utmost hygiene. In my previous videos, I have mentioned this countless times on how when it comes to elegance and matters of etiquette, your personal hygiene is imperative. No matter how well dressed you are, if you're oozing an awful smell, that is absolutely unacceptable. And trust me, you don't need to be an elegant woman, you don't need to be a classy woman for you to start taking care of your personal hygiene. This is just a matter of being polite, a matter of being considerate about other people. So start taking care of your smell. Invest in high quality deodorants. Invest in high quality how is this called? High quality bathing items, high quality body scrubs, high quality shower gels. And in the scenarios whereby you have like a problem, kindly I suggest that you see your doctor. On to the next point. Do not overspray your perfume. Do not overspray your perfume. Remember the rule of less is more. This is applicable when it comes to spraying perfume. Always use less perfume. Less is more. It's not elegant, it's not classy overspraying your perfume. I wish I had carried my perfume with me just to illustrate with you how to go about this. And always whenever you're spraying your perfume, ensure that you are doing it on your pulse points, behind the ears, your pulse points, always your pulse points, always target your pulse points. And please remember, minimal goes a long way. When you overdo it, you may be inconsiderate towards other people, because there are people who are very allergic and very sensitive when it comes to certain kind of perfumes, and perhaps maybe the one that you're using on that very day, maybe one of the perfumes that someone that you get to meet is allergic towards. Last but not least, my lovelies, do not smear food items or drinks upon your outfits. That is absolutely not classy at all. When you're dining, do not smear food items or drinks upon your outfits, and especially when you're wearing white outfits like myself, like the one that I'm wearing today. Just ensure you're very careful. You consume your food and your drinks gently, so that you don't end up smearing them on your clothing items. And always use your tissue, your napkins that is, and place your napkin on your lap, so that you avoid this kind of errors happening to you. Lastly, be mindful of your laughter. Be mindful of your laughter. Do not guffaw. Do not guffaw. Personally, before I embarked in my elegance journey, I used to be this kind of person who would just burst into loud laughter, especially if I had considered something to be extremely funny. So you're in a group of friends, maybe you've gone for brunch or something, and then you just encounter something funny, then you just find yourself bursting into a very ugly guffaw. So by all means, avoid loud laughter. There is an elegant way of going about this. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've learned in this episode, and if you think there is someone who can gather some useful information from my video, you have maybe sisters or just friends who you think might find my videos useful, subscribe first and foremost, and do not hesitate to share my videos if you think there are other people who might find them useful as well. Remember, I am always rooting for you. So for now, be blessed and be on the lookout for my next episode. Bye.